Hi, it's day number 16 in our Route 66 journey through the Bible. We're making our way through the book of Genesis, the initial book of beginnings, and we're finding out the storyline of the nation of Israel, the family of Abraham, the Jews. We're right in the middle here in Genesis chapter 43 and 44 of Joseph, and we're going to find out that he uncovers him. He lets his brothers know who he is. They don't recognize him at all. We left him in chapter 42 when the brothers went back home with the grain. They left Simeon in Egypt. They run out of food. They have to go back. And they said, but the guy said, it was Joseph, the guy said, if we don't bring Benjamin, he's not going to let us come in. He thinks we're spies. So Jacob let Benjamin go. So all the brothers are gone. He still thinks that Joseph's dead. And so he's really reluctant, but he lets him go. We find out during this time that they went back. Joseph welcomes them. He treats them well. They still don't recognize Joseph. He gives them food on their way back. He secretly puts his silver cup in Benjamin's sack. And chapter 44, they leave. They capture them. They say, hey, you stole the silver cup. And they said, no, we didn't do that. And so they found out that was in Benjamin's. And I think what Joseph is doing is seeing this. They treated Joseph poorly. How do they treat my brother Benjamin? Now, if you recall, it's a kind of a messed up family. But all these brothers have the same dad. But a lot of them have different moms. And so there is definitely some family dynamics and conflict. So I don't know if he's wanting to see what's going on, but all of that is gone. And he says, well, I'm just going to keep Benjamin here. And Judah pleads for his brother, Benjamin. He said, don't. And he even gets to the point where he said, I'll stay in front of him. And I think that is what changed Joseph's heart. And they were changed. So we'll get into the good story in chapter 45. We'll find out where he finally reveals himself. But until then, some lessons from these two chapters. One is a good lesson about selfishness and sacrifice from Judah. Judah was willing to take Benjamin's place. It shows a growth in his character. It shows the importance of self-sacrifice for other people. And that's an important lesson that every Christian should try to emulate, is to be willing to sacrifice what we want for the good of somebody else. There's also the lesson of testing. We are often tested. Job was tested all through the Bible. Jesus was tested in the wilderness. There's testing. And Joseph tested his brothers to reveal what their heart was like. And often we are tested to reveal what's on the inside. We go through things to see what's on the inside, what kind of character we really have. And I think another lesson in this is trusting in God. Jacob did not want to send the youngest boy, Benjamin. He did not. But he had to trust life. He had to trust the brothers. He ultimately had to trust God, that God was going to take care of him. And we can't live in fear. We must trust God. Even if the situation seems fearful, we must trust God. So there's some great lessons in these two chapters that you're reading today.